Unmasking global dominance, the US military's true role. With over 750 US military bases scattered across more than 70 countries, the global footprint is staggering. This presence sparks a heated debate, balancing strategic defense against accusations of seeking global dominance and hegemony. The discussion revolves around whether the US prioritizes safeguarding its interests or asserting control over international affairs. Advocates argue for the necessity of a strategic defense posture, while critics see it as an overreach. Following World War II, the US embarked on an unprecedented military expansion. This expansion was driven by Cold War fears and the desire to prevent the spread of communism, leading to a widespread global presence. Strategic defense involves deploying military resources to deter threats and protect national interests. This approach emphasizes preparedness, allowing rapid response to potential conflicts and ensuring the safety of the nation and its allies. Global dominance, however, suggests exerting military, economic, and cultural influence worldwide. This concept positions the US as a powerful arbiter on the world stage, guiding international norms and maintaining a strategic advantage over rivals. Protecting US interests abroad involves ensuring the security of allies and safeguarding economic investments. Military bases serve as vital outposts for rapid response to threats, showcasing America's commitment to maintaining global stability and protecting international trade routes. Global dominance involves projecting power and influence across the world. This strategy enables the US to deter potential adversaries, maintain favorable geopolitical conditions, and assert its leadership role in international affairs, enhancing diplomatic leverage. In Europe, US military bases provide strategic benefits by reinforcing NATO commitments, deterring Russian aggression, and facilitating joint military exercises. These bases strengthen transatlantic ties and ensure readiness to respond to regional conflicts or crises. In Asia, US military presence counters China's growing influence and ensures stability in key areas such as the South China Sea. Bases in Japan and South Korea enhance regional security and support alliances through joint training and operations. The Middle East remains strategically important due to its energy resources and geopolitical tensions. US bases in the region enable quick military responses, support counter-terrorism efforts, and reassure allies, contributing to regional security and stability. Military alliances like NATO enhance collective security by pooling resources and intelligence, ensuring rapid response capabilities. These alliances not only strengthen US strategic positions, but also provide mutual defense, fostering stability and deterring potential adversaries globally. Economically, overseas bases contribute to host nations through local employment and infrastructure investments, boosting regional economies. However, they also entail significant costs for US taxpayers, raising questions about the financial sustainability of such widespread military commitments. Global military presence offers security benefits by deterring aggression and ensuring quick deployment capabilities. This presence reassures allies, deters adversaries, and facilitates global monitoring, ultimately contributing to a more stable international security environment and protecting American interests. Military bases enhance US diplomacy by demonstrating commitment to allies and facilitating cooperation on global issues. This presence allows for more robust diplomatic engagements and underpins efforts to maintain a rules-based international order, reinforcing American influence. International criticisms highlight concerns over sovereignty and perceived imperialism. Critics argue that extensive military expansion can provoke tensions, strain diplomatic relations, and undermine the U.S. quote. SE image as a promoter of peace, potentially leading to increased anti-American sentiment. US military bases often significantly impact local populations and environments. While they create jobs and boost local economies, they can also lead to environmental degradation, cultural tensions, and displacement, raising concerns about their long-term sustainability and ethical implications. Technological advancements are often spurred by the infrastructure and resources available at global military bases. These bases serve as testing grounds for cutting-edge military technologies, which can enhance defense capabilities and foster innovation within both military and civilian sectors. Critics argue that the dominance theory fosters unnecessary global tensions and escalates arms races. They advocate for a more balanced approach, suggesting that diplomacy and international cooperation should take precedence over military expansion to ensure global stability. The presence of US military bases worldwide influences global power dynamics by deterring adversaries and assuring allies. This strategic positioning helps maintain a balance of power, preventing any single nation from gaining disproportionate influence on the global stage. Recent US policy shifts indicate a re-evaluation of military presence abroad, focusing on strategic locations and partnerships. These changes reflect evolving global threats and budgetary constraints, emphasizing more efficient and sustainable deployment strategies to maintain national security interests. In recent years, US military deployments have increasingly focused on agility and rapid response, reflecting geopolitical shifts and emerging threats. This trend is marked by a strategic pivot towards the Indo-Pacific region and cyber capabilities enhancement. Public opinion in the United States regarding military presence abroad is divided, with some advocating for reduced overseas commitments, emphasizing domestic priorities, while others stress the importance of maintaining a robust global footprint for national security. International reactions to the US military presence vary, with allies often welcoming the stability it provides, while critics argue it fosters dependency and undermines regional autonomy, sparking debates over sovereignty and geopolitical balance. The ethical considerations of maintaining global military bases involve questions of sovereignty, the potential for conflict escalation, and the moral implications of power projection, prompting debates on the responsibility and accountability of such expansive military reach. Maintaining overseas bases involves significant financial commitments, with costs including infrastructure, personnel, and logistics, raising questions about the economic sustainability and opportunity costs, especially in light of domestic budgetary constraints and competing priorities. The presence of US military bases abroad is a pillar of national security, acting as a deterrent against potential threats. These bases ensure rapid response capabilities and uphold commitments to protect both American interests and global allies. Balancing hard power with soft power, the US military presence abroad enhances diplomatic relationships. Cultural exchanges, humanitarian aid, and training programs reflect the US commitment to global stability, fostering goodwill and cooperation among nations. In a world of evolving threats, the debate over US military bases remains crucial. The strategic necessity versus ethical implications continues to be a point of contention, shaping policies and public opinion alike on global military presence. Reflecting on the complexities of global military presence, it's clear that strategic defense and ethical considerations must coexist. Understanding their interplay is essential for informed discussions on the future direction of US military engagements. Engage with the topic by exploring diverse viewpoints and examining the multifaceted impacts of US military bases. Delve into research and discussions to form a well-rounded perspective on this critical issue in global affairs.